welcome to another vlog. I am Parita here and today I am going to walk you through another day in Cairns through Kuranda village, which again is a World Heritage Site. And we went by a cable car, a sky cable, which took easily an hour. The views were incredible and breathtakingly beautiful. This cable car is on top of the world's oldest rainforest. It is, I think, 100 million years older than the Amazon itself. So we were cruising through this rainforest from the top. We collected our tickets and headed towards the cable car. Our first stop was Red Peak Station, followed by second stop Barren Falls Station, and the last stop Kuranda Falls. All the tickets were included in the package that we took from the tour operator, and details of the tour operator, cost, inclusions, exclusions are at the end of the video, so ensure that you guys stay tuned. After some 20 minutes or so, we reached our first stop, that is Red Peak Station. The government here has made beautiful boardwalks which shows amazing and Australian native flora and fauna only. We went here in the month of June and July, so it was raining that day, although it wasn't monsoon season. They helped us with an umbrella and we walked around for somewhere around 15-20 minutes, and you can board another cable car once you are done with this tour from the boardwalk. And also this beautiful chart that they have kept on the ceiling, which shows the history of Cairns, how it was part of Pangaea, how this beautiful rainforest was part of Pangaea and literally older than Amazon for minimum of 100 million years ago. At both the stops before reaching Kuranda, you can stop for how much ever time you want. There's no limit on it, and you can board the next sky cable on your way out. This place here at the first stop has lot of charts about the history and evolution of animals, mammals, everyone. Along with, they have kept pictures and samples of rat, mammals, and or kangaroos and other animals that was literally a foot long, along with enlightening us with the animals' histories. This tree here literally fights for light and it strangles other trees on the way while it goes up. Our next stop was Barren Falls, which is known as Dindin Falls in its Australian Aboriginal name. So the story goes like this: beautiful carpet snake called Budaji used to travel in the mountains, causing a way out for the Dindin Falls. It used to exchange its shells for utility items with other animals in the area. Once, three bird men asked for these amazing shells in exchange of nothing, and once they heard a no, they got angry and chopped off Budaji and threw its pieces all over the Cairns. Is an unfortunate story, but it's a sacred area for the Aboriginals here. Such a long ride in cable car can get a little scary, but try to not get worried and enjoy the historical forest below you. We also experienced this cable car so close to us here. Next, we explored one of the museums kept there, talking about the mammals and reptiles, insects of Cairns indigenous. Our last stop before reaching Kuranda village was another boardwalk with these beautiful animals, birds, and leaves imprints on the road, which led us to another beautiful lookout there. It had a tributary from the Barren Falls range joining one of the rivers downstream. Had it not been gloomy, I'm sure it would have been breathtakingly beautiful. But despite that, it still was amazingly beautiful. And heading on to our next and the last stop, that is Kuranda village. This river is notorious for crocodiles, and we have heard a lot of stories that a lot of crocodiles walk around this area.
You see that red pillar there on the left? That is the stop for Kuranda. And upon reaching, you can get this picture printed if you like for yourself. There are a lot of indigenous stories around. Just ensure you guys stop and read around. We braked for lunch and then headed for exploring the village with the help of a map which our tour operator had given us. The roads are easy to understand, but ensure you have the map with you all the times and you'll be good to
We
go.
reached Kuranda village, where there are traces of Australian Aboriginal people till date. So you would know how Europeans killed every one of them, the Irish, the British, they poisoned them, they got diseases to Australia, and like it would be of surprise to a lot of people that original Australians were not white in color. They were brown and with some curly hair. Koranda village we explored. It was a self-guided tour. We didn't have anybody with us, but Koranda is more or less a flea market kind of a place, and you connect to the cultural and basically more towards the original, the Aboriginal people of Australia.
These flea markets here had a lot of handmade items and lot of imported items as well, especially from Indonesia and China. But if you'd like to support the artisans here, it would be a great way as a charity as well for the Aboriginals people living in this area. There are a lot of activities for the kids here as well, and the best part of this area is the name of this street, which is called as Eat Street. Gelatos here start from $5, and again, these are handmade. The owner here was very friendly and happy and had great vibes. I ended up taking a rum raisin gelato from him, and obviously had a photo op around this beautiful backdrop. My next stop was at a bubblegum ice cream store on the way towards the exit of Kuranda, and there are a lot of photo opportunities because this village is beautiful, lively, lot of activities to be done. They have a candy shop as well, which again are handmade by indigenous local people. Such beautiful candles with a lot of gemstones and aroma.
While returning, we took the scenic train, and it has again some incredible history. They have been restoring this train over generations and years, and this is the train that they have built during the colonization times. So we were riding that train, we heard a lot of stories about a lot of stops on the way about its history, its architecture, about people who have died building this train in the earlier times with snake bites or insects. Like I said, it's Australia, right? So, but the views were beautiful, and I was lucky enough to get a, a window seat.
You guys can also do the other way around, like come from railway and exit Kuranda from scenic cable car. We were near this platform 1 where we were headed back to Cairns, and it literally gave me Harry Potter feels because it was so beautiful. This one here is a gold class ticket. We took a first class ticket where the only difference was of space, and for an hour's ride we really found the space to be extremely decent, and luckily I got a window seat. Look at those rails down there. Everything is from colonial times and pretty historical. The seats had cushions and they were very comfortable. There was a tea room, beverages, and washroom here, right on the platform for your convenience. And once the train started, after some 15-20 minutes, it halted at the stop called Barren Falls, from where we again had a beautiful side of Barren Falls to look at and marvel at. The views on the way were extremely scenic, like you can see here. The train passed from beautiful valleys, gorges. There was train commentary on all the time where it spoke about its history. Here are one of the other falls that we saw on the way. The train also passed a lot of plateaus and sugarcane fields. Also, by the way, Cairns is fifth largest exporter in the world for sugarcane.
Around 8,000 rupees per person for this trip, and it included pick up and drop from my hotel, tickets to Sky Cable, tickets to the train as well, and we also got a coupon for. I hope you guys have gotten all the information that you needed about this day trip, and I booked my this trip I think either on Get Your Guide or Viator Travels. You can use those referral links from my description box below, and with no cost to you guys, I will get some commission. So if that works for you, I would request you to please consider using the link. And not only for Australia or Cairns travel, but you can use that link for any trip in any part of the world. So, and let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and like, share and subscribe.